What is going on, all you fly guys and gals out there? Welcome to our Week 7 prep against Jay Specs, coach of the Hamden Hydreigons, and this is terrifying. First of all, this is our second league together. He did accompany us in the WPF. Unfortunately, we did not play him, and we have not played him here yet. So, Specs is kind of frightening. He performed pretty well in the WPF. Not super great so far on the PMC, but I don't know. Judging by his prep, I feel like we can't really base his skill off of the standings. I did watch a couple matches. It really wasn't in his favor. He did start the season off with a DNP, so standings aside, definitely still pretty good. But we're going to take a look at his team real fast. So he's got Mega Absol, Tangrowth, Slowking for that great regenerator core, Excadrill, Entei, Miltank, Hydreigons, Thundurus T, Mamoswine, Latios, and the Clay Doll. Wow, alright. So he's got a pretty decent balance there between Tangrowth, Slowking for that regenerator core, Miltank and Hydreigons for that nice normal ghost core. Which, I mean, I guess you really can't call a core because only Dark is really what hits both mutual. Either way. It's not bad at all. As you can see, we are expecting Mega Absol, the Excadrill, the Entei, Miltank, Hydreigons, and the Thundurus T. I really feel like that's what he's going to be bringing against us. He's got Absol for that really fast priority mixed sweeper thing set, whatever you want to call it. Excadrill for spinning. I'm really expecting to Scarf just because it does outspeed Mega Beedrill. It OHKOs Mega Beedrill. It OHKOs Infernape. It OHKOs Heatran. So definitely expecting to Scarf on Excadrill. I'm hoping we can kind of parry around that. Entei. Nothing on my team can eat an Entei except for Swampert. And let's be honest, I don't take very good care of my things. It's not going to be hard to kill a Swampert on my team. Miltank. Super tanky. Super tanky. Not even a close combat can one-shot it. If it's max defense, max HP. Hydreigons puts Beedrill down. It's true we do get a knockoff off, but he's not going to die, and we're most likely taking a Will-O-Wisp. And that's the end of Mega Beedrill. I don't want that to happen. I can't afford to have that happen. There's no point to me bringing Sneasel just for Hydreigons. Kind of just bench that one for now. And Thundurus T. Another thing Sneasel would have been useful for, but at the same time, Sneasel's too obvious of a mon. He could easily just switch out into something that could easily tank it, like Entei. Miltank, low kick doesn't kill that. But we are, we're kind of, like, I'm not expecting it, but I wouldn't be surprised if we brought Tangrowth, Mamoswine, or Latios. Tangrowth does have very good utility. None of my mons want to be put to sleep. And it's not worth bringing Tangela just to stop a sleep powder. It's really not. But he's got that hard knockoff. If he wants to be that guy, he can go for the Power Whip. But one main reason I have Tangela in the red, yes, I know, we don't have his regenerator core in one color, mainly because I don't see why he'd bring Slowking. It is a very good tank, but we have access to just all of its weaknesses. We have access to Sneasel, Dark. We have access to Mega Beedrill, Bug. We have access to Red Rocket, who can learn both Grass Knot and U-Turn. We have access to Gardevoir, who can Energy Ball. No, yeah, go ahead, stop me. Mega Slowking, go with an Assault Vest. That's fine. We still have coverage out the S for it. I don't feel like it's something he would want. I feel like it's something he'd want to bring. I don't feel like it's something necessary to this week. Tangrowth, a little more necessary, just because I feel like he's got a pretty wacky set potential with it. I would not put it past J-Specs to run a max speed, max attack, Chlorophyll Tangrowth. It does put in work. He's Beedrill's not going to one-shot a Tangrowth. He can easily just go for an EQ, drop Beedrill, go for EQ, drop Red Rocket, go for a Grass Attack, drop Swampert. He could pack on HP Fire, if not Fire, afraid of the Heatran. EQ also kills. HP Ice to kill both Zapdos, and Tangle it if he wants that kind of investment. Maybe it won't kill. Maybe I'm overreacting. I don't know. I don't want to see that thing. That's what this comes down to. HP Fire for Fortress. A physical attack for God of Wear. Etc, etc, etc. Entei. No, we already talked about that. Nothing wants to take a hit but Swampert. Why did I even jump back that far? Mamoswine. I don't see that much use for Mamoswine. It's definitely useful here. Definitely useful. It packs a hard hit. It's got great coverage. But at the same time, I feel like unless he wants it to die, he would have to either make it a 1-for-1 or 1-for-2 with a band, or hand it a Scarf. My team is extremely fast, hits extremely hard, and Mamoswine just can't eat a lot of it. Big fighting weakness, and if he's running Thick Fat, not a big fire weakness, but big fighting weakness in Infernape. If he's running Thick Fat, Heatran still does massive damage. Give him Heatran would die, so we wouldn't do that regardless. Stone Edge, Swampert's got Scald. Don't want it to get burned. You know, no, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Mamoswine is more useful here. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Mamoswines. They get a lot of shit. They get Stone Edge, Ice Shard, Earthquake, Knockoff, that kind of stuff. If he wants to bring an Assault Vest set, that's fine. If he wants to bring a Sash set, that's also not bad. He could easily bring Mammo Rocks. I didn't think about that. Whatever. And Latios, who I can't see being super... Again, we've got great Psychic coverage between just hitting super hard with Bug/Dark attacks. If Latios comes, I expect it to... We have decent switch-ins for Latios. If he brings Latios, I'd expect either Life Orb or Expert Belt, but I can't see it happening. Again, no use for Claydol. I didn't even bother prep for it. If I lose because I didn't prep for Claydol, then that's my fault. But I really don't see him bringing it in this week. Mega Absol is going to be so fucking scary. We'll get to the rest of this in a minute. Let's go over what we have real fast. So, as per usual, let's start off with Stabby the Mega Beedrill. That's wrong. Stabby is green. There we go. Fun fact, I never actually wanted it to be green. It just kept getting gen that way, and then I just learned to love it. I'm not unhappy with this fact. If anything, I prefer it now. So, thank you to actually both J-Specs and Osteal for giving me that nice green Beedrill. I'm liking this now. I really am. But Stabby's coming in here. We got 180 speed. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but after last week, I decided just to gen my Mega as a regular Mon, just in case something happens and we have to go to Showdown and it doesn't come in already Mega Ball. Because I don't want to have to remake my Mon if we're on Showdown, because knowing me, I'm going to forget the stats, calcs, everything. It's just easier if I make it regular. But we're bringing the same set we bring almost every week except for our rematch. No, except for our... Jesus Christ. Except for our match against, the Verd, where we brought Pursuit over Knockoff. But, same set for 6 weeks now. Protect, Poison Jab, U-Turn, and Knockoff. That U-Turn is going to kill that Absol. That U-Turn is going to do heavy damage to Tangrowth if he brings it, as is Poison Jab. Probably not going to kill its max defense. Knockoff is going to do really heavy damage to Excadrill. The only reason I have Knockoff over Drill Run is because Drill Run does not kill it if it's bulky. And as I said, I do completely expect it to be scarfed. I don't want Beedrill to go in against it. That's how sure I am it's going to be scarfed. Entei, Drill Run's good. Poison Jab does more because we have adaptability. Miltank does not give a shit about this Beedrill. It does not at all, and neither does Hydreigons. Well, again, we have to weaken it for knockoff to kill, and I don't want Stabby to get burned, but it's okay. We have contingencies. Mamoswine. Again, he could bring Scarf Mamoswine. And in that case, I don't want Beedrill standing against that. Latios dies to U-turn. Not really concerned about that one. I'm sorry, we didn't go over the rest of it. I suck. We have a pretty weird set. Max Adamant attack as per usual. 180 speed just to barely get over that Absol. 4 in each defense, mainly because I couldn't put them anywhere else to make a higher number, so I figured why not just tack one here and there. Leftovers are going into HP. Red Rocket, the Infernape. This Mon has just not done anything this season, and it's really upsetting me. Infernape has been completely outclassed by Heatran unless I needed a fighting type. And in this situation, we need the fighting type because I have nothing else that wants to deal with a Miltank, and we're not even going to one-shot it. We could, I think, if we were banded, but we have to go Scarfed because we have to take out that Mega Absol. So, we're running Max Attack, 204 Jolly Speed. With that Scarf, again, 2 outspeed that Mega Absol, 2 outspeed what I'm assuming is going to be a Scarfed Excadrill, and 2 outspeed what could potentially be a Scarfed Mamoswine. Again, we have 4 in each defense because I couldn't add them to anything else to make another number, and 44 in HP. Now, I really want to play the momentum game. I have to play the momentum game. His team is fairly tanky. So, again, we have U-turn. Does not kill Mega Absol. It does, I think, a minimum 70% to a maximum death after rocks, which we'll get to. But we are going to... My whole plan with this is I expect him to lead with Mega Absol, because physical Absol is pretty slow. And for him to maximize off the Sucker Punch to get that free Mega Evo, I'd have to have him on already weakened. And with the momentum I expect to get with this team, it's in his best interest to just play it off the bat. So we're going to lead with Red Rocket, and again, 9 out of 10 times we'll lead with Red Rocket. Mainly to fake the Beedrill switch. My prediction is that he expects Mega Beedrill to be on point, leads with Absol, predicts the Protect, goes for a Sword Dance. Whoa, I'm getting ahead of myself. Predicting the Protect with Mega Beedrill. But instead we start off with Infernape to counteract the Absol, who I'm hoping he will switch into Slowking to eat what he expects to be a close combat, and we can U-turn Slowking into Mega Beedrill to get that hard Mega Evo to U-turn and kill Slowking back into Infernape. That's what I'm hoping the first couple turns are going to be like. I could be very wrong. I could be on point. We'll figure it out in any time between 10 minutes to 24 hours. My team just got traded to me, and J-Specs and I have not yet decided if we went to battle now or tomorrow. Hopefully, I mean, either's good. It's whatever. But I wouldn't mind battling now. Anyway, I really wanted to put Flare Blitz on here, really just for Tangrowth. It also hits Thundurus really hard. We decided to drop Flare Blitz for Mach Punch, just to really get that last punch in. Since we outspeed Mega Absol, we will out-prioritize the Sucker Punch with a Mach Punch. That's what I'm hoping for. Mach Punch does, again, gigantic damage to Infernape. I think a max attack Adamant Mach Punch deals about 75% minimum I could be wrong. That's an estimate. I calced it like a week ago. But we do also have close combat on there for the mill tank. I don't expect to one-shot it because we physically cannot. I expect to pretty much just clean it up. I want to get it to around 50%, bring Red Rocket in there, and it depends, because he has a lot of switch-ins for Inferno. He does. Between Hydreigons and Slowking, if he brings Slowking by some chance... Oh, he might bring it just for Inferno. Either way, he has decent switch-ins to Inferno. So, that's a tough... We might just go for U-turn. Either way, getting to our last move, we have Stone Edge for the Thunderous Therian. That's going to be exciting. We do Oko Thunderous Therian with a Choice Scarf Max Attack Stone Edge, and that would be nice if we hit it. So hopefully that happens. Hopefully he just doesn't bring Thunderous. I hate that thing. I don't want to deal with it. Next up, we have Charybdis, the Swampert, who never really does much of anything. But jumping back to his team real fast. Entei can deal with everything on my team. Absolutely murder everything with Sacred Fire. Except Swampert. That being said, if his Entei is carrying Natural Gift, if his Entei decides to use the Grass typing for it, Swampert dies. And I really want to catch him off guard with this Rindo Berry. Given the Miracle won't do anything for a Natural Gift, but on the opposing side, at a different angle, Thunderous Therian carries Grass Knot. If he goes for the Grass Knot, with our investment, which isn't a lot, mind you, Swampert will still live that, and we can, after eating the Rindo Berry, then we can fire out the Miracle, completely decimate that Thunderous. We really don't have much of anything outside of being alive if Entei uses Natural Gift Grass, but at the same time, he can't use it again. So, that's a Scald Central. My main priority of Swampert is just to get rocks up, be a little wall for the Entei, be a little wall for the Excadrill, wall out Mamoswine if he wants to bring it. We do have Scald and Ice Beam for that Thunderous, if we can catch it on a switch, and Latios. Oh, that's true. Latios gets an Energy Ball. If he's carrying that, then down. Charybdis is really not anything super special this week. Not good at Swampert. If you haven't caught that yet, then surprise. I'm not good at Swampert. I'm not good at bulk in general. Next up is Frank. Frank the God of War making his appearance for the first time in a couple weeks now. Frank is going to be our offensive tanky thing with 252 modest special attack, 140 HP, and 116 defense, rocking the Assault Vest to kind of balance that out a little bit. By balance, I mean make bigger so we can stack onto defense. But we've got Moonblast to completely murder the Mega Absol, to not kill the Excadrill or do a whole lot, but do a good amount. We're going to kill Latios with it. We are going to hurt everything else really badly. Shadow Ball is going to hit Hydreigons hard, which will not kill, but it can't kill us either, not with the Assault Vest. So that's perfectly fine. If he brings a Combine set Hydreigons, then we kind of just die to that. I don't really have a way around Combine Hydreigons. Getting to Focus Blast for that Mill Tank. I really hate Super Cow, but I love it. But I hate it because I'm battling it this week and I don't want to deal with that. Focus Blast will also... I think it OHKOs Mamoswine. I think it does regardless of its set. I could be wrong. I could easily be wrong. I didn't calc it. I didn't even think about that being an option until just this second. And we have Draining Kiss for some recovery since we're using Assault Vest. Not a big fan of Draining Kiss. I'm not, but I like having access to the recovery. And I feel like Frank's going to need it, because it is going to be, it's our dedicated switch into Thunderous. Next up, we have, Zapdos. 7 weeks. It's come every week in the PMC. and it has yet to disappoint me. But this is a kind of a wacky set. We have Thunderbolt, Heatwave, Ancient Power, and U-Turn. So, it's gonna be Neato Burrito. We are holding the Expert Belt. I want to kind of fake the, I want to fake the choice. I don't know what choice item. Probably, no, we have no speed investment. We're gonna try to fake some specs. We do have Thunderbolt, Heatwave, Ancient Power, and U-Turn. U-Turn might actually be able to help us fake the Scarf if we can outspeed something. But Thunderbolt's going to do heavy damage to that Slowking, depending on its investment. Heatwave is going to hurt Tangrowth, again, depending on the set. It's going to hurt the Excadrill. It's going to hurt the Mamoswine, probably not a lot, because I expect it to be thick fat. Ancient Power is important, and Expert Belt Ancient Power does maximum, with this set and investment, maximum 80% to a Thundurus Therian, in which his Thunderbolt will do about 40 to us. Since we have 204 investment in HP, and that's something I'm okay with. It's actually a last minute switch. We decided to remove Roost for him, since in this matchup, I really don't feel like I'll get a chance to Roost with Zapdos. I'm honestly not even sure if this set will work. I kind of just tried to get there really hard. But last but not least, we have the U-Turn, because again, everyone switches in the ground type on a Zapdos, and I don't want to burn out a turn on Volt Switch when I could easily just put on U-Turn, do minimal damage, and still keep my momentum up. Last but not least, my baby, my little Week 7 experiment, Bruce Willis, the Unbreakable Fortress. Now, I'm going to give you a second to just look at this set. Right? So we have the Expert Belt. Obvious, sturdy is obvious. We have 172 HP investment, 252 adamant attack, and 84 speed. Now, this is a weird set. It's a weird set. But checking out his team, I feel like it's really going to come through. We have Volt Switch, again, to keep momentum up. We have 4 out of 6 Mons with Volt Turn. So again, momentum and hitting hard. I expect him to bring a tanky team, and I want to do as much damage as quickly and flowingly as possible. I don't think that's a word. But we have the Volt Switch. If we expect Excadrill or Mamoswine to come in, well, he's not going to expect a Volt Switch. We have Volt Switch momentum. We have Bug Bite for A, Mega Absol. We can survive a Fire Blast, because we have Sturdy. B, Bug Bite for Tangrowth. If he chooses to bring it, it's not going to kill, but it does a shit ton of damage. C, if he does bring Entei, I'm forced to assume it's Natural Gift. He's probably going to switch in whatever he has out for Entei to get that nice Fortress kill. We can go for the Bug Bite and eat whatever berry he's going to try to Natural Gift us, if my assumption is correct. D, we have Bug Bite for Latios. I think it kills. With max attack adamant on a Bug Bite, I'm pretty sure it kills a 0 investment Latios. Rapid Spin's obvious. I do not want rocks on my side. My team does not like rocks. We do not want them. Revenge. Revenge, again, kills Mega Absol. Revenge kills Excadrill. Revenge does pretty heavy damage to Miltank, provided he hits us first. Revenge kills Mamoswine. This Fortress is... I feel like it's going to put in the most work, not because of the weird set, but because no one expects Fortress to attack. I mean, it's got really nice coverage, plus that 90 base attack really isn't super terrible. Between Bug Bite, Gyro Ball, Earthquake, Rock Slide, Revenge, Bulldoze isn't terrible either. It's surprisingly well rounded. But oh, I just realized his team is very Trick Room worthy. Not even Chlorophyll Tangrowth. If he brings Trick Room on with Modest Slowking, that could hurt. 0 speed investment, Trick Room, Entei. Oh lord, I did not think about that. Alright, my team has already been sent to me, so I can't do anything about that. Hopefully he doesn't bring Trick Room. But either way, guys, I'm gonna leave you to it. Yeah. Make sure you stay tuned. Hopefully our match, it's gonna go up late, because obviously this has gone up late. I'm just now recording it on Friday. Well, no, this isn't going up late. It's like Friday night. Yeah. So, we should have the match up by Sunday, usual time. So stay tuned for that. And stay tuned for next week. We are going to have our team builder and our match with the Kansas City Kingers. That's going to be super duper scary. Oh my god, his team is terrifying. But yeah, guys, I will catch you then. Stay frosty.